A lot of you guys don't recognize how important it is for you guys to know who you are. And once you know who you know who you are not. This is how you actually make progress in life, because whether you guys know it or not, through media, through the social media, through the narratives being pushed, through the propaganda being promoted, they're trying to make you into something that most times you are not. So this is going to be a very insightful and a very important advice that you can take for your life, no matter where you are or where you stand at currently. So what made me think about this video and what made me want to make this video is because I was watching a Flag TV interview with LeVar Ball. Now, some of you guys might have mixed opinions on LeVar Ball. I actually think he's not actually a bad person. So, but I'm listening to him speak, and he went on a tangent as to why Lonzo had gotten hurt. And he had gotten hurt wearing somebody else's shoe, which is a resemblance of another person's foot. Meaning, one of the reasons why he got hurt and messed up his knee recently in the NBA is because he was trying to put his foot in another person's shoes, literally. He was trying to be somebody that he wasn't. He was trying to be a player that he wasn't. Kobe Bryant was the shoe that he was wearing. Instead of constructing his own shoe and wearing his own shoe that molds to his own foot, he tried to be somebody else, which he paid the consequences for, which is a very important analogy and metaphor for life. See, you guys, at some point, you're going to have to go on the journey of knowing who you are, on the journey of self-actualization. You're going to have to know what things you like doing, what style you like, how you want your life to be, the different strengths that you have and the different weaknesses that you have. And don't be mad when you're weak in an area where somebody else is strong. We all have the checks and balances. So not only do you have to go on the journey of self-actualization, the journey of knowing who you are, the journey of going alone and dealing with yourself. After you go through that process, you have to know and accept all the things that you like and that you particularly don't like about yourself. See, that's where people get mixed up at. You go on the journey of knowing who you are, but you can't accept your faults. You can't accept that you're 5'8" instead of 6'4". You can't accept that you can't bench 500 pounds, but this other guy can rather easily. If you're a woman, you can't accept that this woman has a bigger butt than you. Right? We all have differences. We all have different things that are not perfect about us. But see, this is how this comparison and contrast between one another breeds this kind of source of envy and jealousy amongst people. This is why on social media, depression and anxiety is going up, because you're comparing yourself to a person. You're comparing yourself to a different life of a person that you've never met. You're only seeing the highlights of their life. You don't know what it took. You don't know all the things that they had to do to get there. But this next part is the kicker. This is the next part that is going to change your life. It's going to change your mindset. This is the next part. that you have to know about yourself and accept about yourself, and that you have to accept about the world and about the people around you. You can't take anyone's advice 100%. That's right. Some of you guys got mentors. Some of you guys have good friends and good family members, but you can't take anybody's advice 100%. Their life isn't your life. Their genetics isn't your genetics. See, nobody wants to talk about the genetics part because that makes you come to the realization that you can't really change too much of who you are. You're trying to be a basketball player, but you're 5'8", you're not 6'5". You're a skinny guy and you're trying to be buff and bulky like The Rock. You don't have them genetics. Everyone is different, guys. This is why you can't take most people's advice 100%, because their situation, what works for them might not work for you. You might be a person that learns better from YouTube videos. The other person that you're listening to might learn better from audiobooks. Your face structure is different. So certain hats you probably shouldn't wear because it'll lower your attractiveness. Certain hairstyles and certain beard styles you shouldn't have because your face and your head structure is different from the other person. You don't have the same head structure and facial structure as a model. You don't have the same body structure and proportionally developed like an athlete or a model. But you're trying to compare yourself to that. You could be a woman that's a little bit heavier, but you can still look good. Right? Some of you guys can bench 400 pounds, easy. Do 100 pull-ups. This other guy over here, he's gonna have to struggle each and every day just to get that little bit of progress each and every day to get to that level. You have to accept your genetics and accept who you are. Accept your body shape. Accept how you learn and how you don't learn. This is why school is so horrible. This is why school is so bad, because they're trying to teach one method, one form of education to a group of individuals, a group of 20 to 30, 50, maybe even 100 individuals that all learn different. This is why some people get out of college and they flourish, and some people get out of college and they feel like they didn't learn anything. Why? Because we're all different and unique, and you have to find what works for you. Right? There's tattoo artists that love getting tattoos and love doing artwork. Why are you trying to be a corporate guy? You see this all the time with different women trying to adopt different types of hair and different types of body shapes. Why can't you just accept who you are? You still would attract men no matter what type you are. Accept who you are, be who you are, know who you are, and know who you are not. And double and triple down on your talents. Don't get envious and jealous of another person because they have a certain talent that you don't have. Their talent might take them to make $100 million. Their talent might take them to be a social media influencer. Your talent might take you to be a producer that doesn't get any limelight, but you still get paid well and compensated well, and you do what you want to do. right? As a man, there's four different motivations that you have. It's status driven, or the mastery over things, freedom and momentum. You want to be free to do whatever you want to do, go wherever you want to go, whenever you want to go. You're motivated by love, romance, relationships, women. And you're motivated by material things. Whatever guy you are, you have to go down that path. And don't try to change anybody, and don't try to change yourself to something that isn't you. This is how we run into problems, because you're trying to be somebody that you are not. And that's why you are getting the results out of life that you want, because you're trying to be something that you're not, which means what? You're not grounded in reality. The only true progress comes whenever you know who you are and you accept it. You accept your genetics. You accept the reality of who you are. That's the only way you can learn to make progress. True progress. Being honest with yourself. So that's my video. You guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. If you guys want to support the show, all the ways you can support are in the description below. You guys have a good day, good week, and we'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.